And if you drop me a private message on Telegram, I'm going to give you the extreme zone trading strategy for free as well. This is a strategy that you can use for DAX and gold. Hey, what's going on, traders? What's up, team? I hope you all having a lovely time. It's Raphael back again. And in today's video, I want to go over each and every trade that I took this week. Every trade that I've shared with you for free in my Telegram channel. This week was a little bit rough. The market was ranging a lot. And yeah, I took 4 losses in a row. I took 1 loss on Monday. I took 3 losses on Tuesday, then I took another loss on Wednesday, and then I was holding a pretty big position from Wednesday to Thursday. And yeah, today is Thursday, and today we managed to bank a beautiful profit. We turned this 4 losing trades into a profit of more than $50,000, which is 5%. And I will show you exactly what I did this week. To achieve that, I have used our dynamic compounding risk management strategy, which is basically kind of a martingale approach where you use bigger position size, bigger risks after you take a loss. Yeah, this is basically what I've used, and I've used my hedging strategy that I've not shared with anyone yet, but maybe I'm going to share it soon. I've used my hedging strategy combined with a dynamic risk strategy this week to be able to turn this losing streak into a winning week, right? I was heavily loaded up, guys. I had a shitload of positions inside the market, and I'm very happy that it finally popped. But if you remember last week, I've talked about these compression zones, right? That means when the market is bouncing around a lot, it looks like a consolidation, but it was moving to the downside this week. From Monday to Wednesday, it was in a consolidation going down slowly, right? If you have a compression zone where the market is ranging like that, moving down or moving up, most of the time the market will pop through this compression zone with a very aggressive move. And this is exactly what we saw today on Thursday. And yeah, I'm very happy that the market did exactly what I was expecting. I told you I would love to take profits around 18,000, but I was heavily loaded up. I had 25% profit running at around 17,950 area, and I took profits because I saw that big move. I couldn't wait any longer because it was playing with my mind, because I had a shitload of positions in the market. I mean, of course, I saved all these positions with the hedging position to the other side just in case the market wants to continue to drop, because you never know. But anyways, I took profits and I banked a very big position and finished that week with a beautiful profit of more than 5.4% this week. All right, let's get into the chart. Let's start with Monday, guys. What I saw on Monday, right? Let's get into it. So this is Monday's movement, fellas. Yeah, last week overall we have hit all-time highs, and I wanted to see that we're going to make new all-time highs this week. We haven't reached new highs yet, but the market had a beautiful reaction, as I told you today. But let's start with Monday, fellas. I was aiming for all-time highs, right? That's why I was buying this thing, because we are in an overall big uptrend on Nasdaq, right? So what I did, fellas, let me start in here because this is what I was trading. So I saw this beautiful up movement and I was like, okay, maybe we're just gonna see like a little liquidity grab to the downside, You see that this was one of the last significant lows, and as soon as they took it out, as soon as the market took it out, and we even have slashed through these lows as well, that means a lot of buyers got stopped out, and this is what I like to see. When I want to buy, I would love to see some buyers getting stopped out, and then I want to see reversal move to the upside. That's what I'm looking for. And yeah, the market was slashing through these stops, pulling a lot of sellers into the market, right, and stopping a lot of buyers out. That's beautiful. These exchange of hands is what I'm looking for. And when I saw the market is going up, I started to buy, and I was holding this thing for a long time. And of course I had my stop somewhere sitting down below in here, and I was trying to take profits around all-time highs. I thought this thing would fly on Monday, but yeah, I was very naive thinking that this thing would fly to all-time highs on a Monday. Anyways, didn't give me that thing. I was playing basketball, watching that trade from my phone, and then yeah, I got stopped out unluckily somewhere in here. I got stopped out in here below this low, because when I saw this push in here, I moved my stop a little bit, reduced my risk, and I think I've lost 10 grand on that trade, like 1%. So yeah, I got stopped out, guys. I followed my trading plan, everything was fine. It just didn't. I was aiming for that all-time highs, which was not a good idea. I should have taken profits at around 18,000, big figure number. This is where I should have taken some profits off the table, because this was the first easiest target to hit. Big figure number plus early New York session high, London late session high would have been like a beautiful profit target for me to take like 80% off the table, but I was too greedy on that one. Didn't have too much risk on that, so I didn't pull it out. I was waiting, right? So yeah, anyways, took that loss. Then on the Tuesday, what we had on Tuesday, fellas, I was like, okay, maybe, because I've seen like relatively equal lows in here, you see that? And I was like, this thing has to move down, man. I wanted to see this thing go down, and maybe even hit like 17,800 level. So I started to sell. This was my first idea in here, right? Is that correct? Yes, I think I started to sell because I saw this crazy move to the downside, and I was like, okay, we didn't took out these equal lows in here, so I expected the market to make another push to the downside, right? So I started to sell, which was the right decision. I was on the right side, okay? I was on the right side at this moment, but I pulled it out. I had my stop sitting above here, but when I saw that the market was coming up aggressively, I closed my position, because I was like, okay, maybe this thing is ready to fly to all-time highs. So I just changed my mind. I closed my sell position, took a small loss on that one. Took a small loss in here, as you can see, because I saw too much buying pressure. I was like, okay, maybe now it wants to pop. And I didn't stick to my bias, because I saw this huge equal lows, which is there's so many orders sitting and this is where the market wants to do business, and I was 100% right with that. But I changed my mind, started to buy, and then this shit show started to take off. I mean, then I took a loss on the sell position, then I took a loss on the buy position, then I was like, okay, let's sell this thing again. Then I started to sell, and then it stopped me out again. So I took 3 losses in a row on some stupid shit. I mean, the market was moving so ugly, as you can see, was going up and down like crazy with huge movements. And I took a lot of losses in here. Then at the end of the day, I was like, okay, now we finally moved through these equal lows. The market showed crazy reaction. I was like, okay, now you have to buy this thing, because it wants to go to all-time highs and maybe move even higher. Maybe we hit 18,200 level. And I was aiming for that big move. Had my stop sitting down below. When I woke up that morning, I saw my position is stopped out. I was like, fuck, damn it, I lost again. So yeah, and then on Wednesday when I woke up, I took that loss, right? You see that? And then I started to buy. Because we took out Tuesday's lows. I was like, okay, we had a beautiful reaction in here. I started to buy. And I didn't have to stop on that position because I wanted to load this position up. Because I saw a lot of orders waiting above here, above all these highs. I wanted to see this thing starts to fly, you see. On Wednesday, I started to buy and I loaded it up. On every dip, I started to load it up. I told you I had my position for safety. I've placed it on 17,765 because I wanted to give it air to breathe. I wanted to give it like the 17,800 level because I expected the market it could probably bounce off of that level. And as you can see, this was the level where it wants to bounce, and I started to load it up. Whenever this market dropped down, I loaded it up because every drop had a pretty aggressive reaction. So I saw it was a compressing zone. You see that? I mean, if we use a trend line, you see how this market is compressed within this area. You see that? And it was consolidating like crazy in here. It was just a matter of time until we pop through it aggressively. You see this pop in here today? This is the pop from today. I was just waiting for that thing. I mean, overall, we are in a huge uptrend on Nasdaq. So we try to move with the overall trend direction. I was like, okay, fuck this shit. On Monday, you played on me. On Tuesday, you did it again, multiple times. On Wednesday, I was like, okay, if Monday, Tuesday, market was going down, on Wednesday, maybe the market will go down again, but we're gonna see that pop, because if the market starts moving down at the beginning of the week, most of the time we're gonna see a bullish week. So most of the time on Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, sometimes Thursday, you see that reversal. When the market starts the beginning of the week with a downward movement, most of the time we're gonna expect a bullish trading week. And yeah, this week the market was compressing until Thursday, until we saw that pop. It was pretty rough, but it ended up with a beautiful profit. I'm happy with it, and yeah, I hope that you guys had a profit week as well. It was pretty tough. I hope that the next week will not be like this kind of a heart attack, because I was risking a lot of money this week. I mean, risk equals reward, right? But if you take a lot of risk, you can lose a lot of money, right? We all know that as traders. We all been through that. But yeah, scared money doesn't make money. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. As you all know, I've used that dynamic compounding risk strategy. If you don't have this kind of risk management approach yet, you can drop me a private message in Telegram. I will send you a PDF file with a dynamic compounding risk strategy. And if you drop me a private message on Telegram, I'm going to give you the extreme zone trading strategy for free as well. This is a strategy that you can use for DAX and gold. I've used last week, I was back testing with Hannes a little bit on gold. We are looking for another setup on, yeah, we tried it out. We tweaked a couple of things. We tested everything out, made a statistic and all that stuff. And I think we have a beautiful setup on gold. We just need to back test a little bit more to be sure that it works for you guys as well. So I will keep you updated about that as well. But you can start with the extreme zone strategy for DAX. We have this setup ready. Just drop me a message in Telegram. I'll give you everything for free. And yeah, that's it for this week. Let's see what we have next week on the table. I'm going to keep you updated. I'm sure we're going to make money next week, because most of the time, every week we're gonna make money. On average, around 5%. I average around 20% a month. This is my target, kind of my target. Let's see. Maybe we can even do more next month. Maybe next month I'm going to go for 30%. Let's see. We're gonna see. 20% a month, guys. What a blessing. Anyways, wish you a lovely time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Stay healthy and wealthy, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Peace. guys.